How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of Hill Farmstead up in this piece in the form of their Simcoe Pale Ale. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a Hill Farmstead Pale Ale. This comes courtesy of my boy Keith. He did a, shut up there because our county's in the green, so you'd actually go to Hill Farmstead, and he picked this up. I love me some Simcoe. We'll see how it ends up, because a lot of new school Simcoe isn't like old school Simcoe. But we'll drink it nonetheless and see how we make out. So you're talking about a pale ale. I don't know the ABV on this. They might say it on the can itself. I was about to say I don't remember the last time I had a Hill Farmstead beer. Yeah, like 2 days ago. When I posted their, I forgot what it was called. It was a Saz hopped aged, Punch and Oak aged IPA. Yeah, I don't see ABV on here. So yeah, Simcoe. They don't put much else on these kind of small little pails. As far as dating goes on this sucker, this began, I don't know, a couple days ago, pretty much. So, label-wise, it's Hill Farmstead. It's what they do. Looks like a nice, soft, hazy pale to me. Rich white color, half a pinky finger of head. Yeah, soft, little hazy pale. Let's get a note. I like Simcoe. I love Simcoe. I don't even just like it. I love it. I'm getting in here dankiness. Big dankiness. A nice, soft little kind of grapefruit, pineapple, then a little tropical fruit, and a little bit of that cattiness in there. A little bit of that cat pee in there that I haven't gotten in quite some time. Used to get a lot of these kind of old school kind of IPAs, whether it be like Weyerbacher's, like Double Simcoe, or a lot of the old school single hopped kind of huge kind of beers. And that's where I think you really need to go. You need to single hop something. Man, there might be other hops floating around this, but predominantly Simcoe. But man, you get that soft little cattiness, but you get that nice kind of grapefruit pineapple with a little tropical fruit thing on top of that nice soft kind of weedy dankness. Smells all the parts of good. Let's dive in. Cheers. Man, I want to know the ABV on this. I'm guessing this is actually low, because I get this cool kind of almost like under toasted kind of nutty maltiness. Typically when I get that, you're looking at a relatively low ABV beer. The hopping is pretty aggressive, and the nose sets you up for that, but it's probably a little bit bigger in the nose than it is actually in the taste. But you get that greenness, you get that dankiness, you get that little bit of cattiness in there, which is quite fun. At least as, I don't even want to call it a novelty, because nobody really does it nowadays, but it's definitely there. It's drying. It's definitely less sweet than what you'd expect. Not necessarily a bad thing. And super tasty beer. I don't know the ABV in this. I want to say this is sub 6. Just the way it's drinking. The aggressiveness, the dry hop makes me think it's probably a little bit higher than that. But let's guess for fun. 5.8. I know it's got to be like 6.2, 6.5. But I want this to be 5.8, so I'm calling it 5.8. It's really tasty. I mean, this is a superly aggressive, danky, old school Simcoe cat pea level kind of pale ale. In the most beautiful way possible. Some people may think those are negative words. They are not, I assure you. And yeah, it's tasty AF. Thank you very much, Keith. So let's talk about it. Is this one of the better pale ales I've had as of late? Yes. Definitely in the conversation. I don't know if it's to Mount Rushmore status. Those little bit of soft water nerdy ones that give me just a maybe, I don't know, maybe even a touch more sweetness. I appreciate the lack of sweetness in there, especially since most of the beers nowadays have so much residual sugar. It's crazy. So I appreciate it, but I just like a little bit more of a kind of specific lower ABV pale, if you will. Value and availability. Hill Farmstead. Your county's got to be in the green. You can't even go there and buy anything unless your county is in the green, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like Simcoe. That's it. I mean, that's the big one. I mean, you like hazy pales, and you're not afraid of bitterness, all that fun stuff. But really, if you do like Simcoe and like Simcoe to be showcased, that'd be your boy. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully, you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully, enjoying a little Simcoe jam right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.